Get it on!
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another stream. This is ISG80 coming to you from Glorious Shatville. It is a honey making Monday, and I'm super pumped to be back. It has been a hot minute since I've actually done some Honeyland content, and a lot has actually happened since my last video. Well, what's happened? Some AMAs. I think there might have been 2 AMAs, or an AMA and a half, we can say. There was some live gameplay with Corey and Justin that dropped. If you haven't had a chance to take a peek at that, definitely do it. It's a good time. Mention of the Genesis Mint, which is coming up tomorrow, which leads me to what's coming up. And tomorrow there's going to be yet another AMA, or just an information session, where Corey will be discussing everything to do with the upcoming Genesis Mint and what you need to do in order to be part of it. I assume pricing will be discussed, so I'm pretty much looking forward to hearing that one. The airdrop is coming towards an end. It's winding down. The buy.honey.land, where you can go and just purchase HXD with your credit card, is going to be up in mere hours. Fingers crossed. The countdown is on. Stake.honey.land is still up and running, still sitting at about 64% was where I saw the staking. And I do want my first batch of staking for the 30 days is up and over. Almost got an extra 2 HXD out of that. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. So yeah, earning VIP points at the same time. So that is all right as well. Let's take a quick gander at, speaking of HXD, let's take a quick peek at the P-Rice. That's H-bar. We're talking HXD. Slide this over. And yeah, we have actually had some significant movement, unfortunately, in the wrong direction. So I think I had previously discussed saying that if this area of 6 cents ish holds, we'll be fine. And if this ends up breaking and holding, we should go in the opposite direction. Unfortunately, it has broken down below the 6 cent mark, and we are sitting at about 5.15. We'll call it 5 cents even, which is still, again, it's a game token. Like, I'm not sure what you're expecting, but there's always going to be people who want to sell it off. And you know what? Play a spec game if you want. None of this is financial advice. Play a spec game if you want. And I don't know, if you believe in the project, I strongly do. Maybe you should be dollar cost averaging into the position. So I don't know. None of this is financial advice. Again, just my personal opinion. Sorry, I did not have the chart up, but yes, so we can see that we are down at the 5 cent mark. Moving that aside, what else have we got going on? I think that just about covers it as far as the news and everything. Staking, there was a Spaces. Oh, for all of you Genesis holders out there, be sure to get into your HiveMind account and load up load in your ETH wallet address. There is an airdrop coming, and unfortunately, I do forget the name of the airdrop or who that airdrop is coming from. But there is an airdrop coming for Genesis holders already, and I'm thinking the snapshot is coming tomorrow. I feel like the 28th of May was a big day, whether it's for certain snapshots of, you know, having the ETH wallet in your HiveMind, having Bonk in your wallets, some certain things. I believe a snapshot is coming up tomorrow, so just be sure to go through and have all your stuff, all your ducks in a row. What else? The actual airdrop, like I said, is coming to an end. I have, if we can get over to it, I have hit about the 200 mark, and I will likely drop a little bit based on the bonus tasks where I don't have too many of these. I do have the Bonk, Generation Queens, but no Bodogos, no BR1. I think I'm convinced I had the drip, the Honeyland drip NFT, but I don't see it in my wallet, so I'm not too sure what happened there. I wanted to buy some of this HXD from Stripe, the Stripe on-ramp, which I discussed, buy.honey.land. It will be up tomorrow, so again, stay tuned for that. And yeah, so we'll see where I end up. Top 5,000 on the leaderboard gets a piece of the drop. I'm happy that, you know, I'm in, you know, the upper end of things, so closer to the top than I am than the bottom. Yeah, that sounded a lot dirtier than I expected. Anyway, yeah, like I said, all these tasks are coming to an end. The airdrop is coming to an end, so I would say get out there, use my referral code, which is Z7Q. Ooh, I should have this memorized. Oh, it doesn't really matter at this point. 7Q30X7. I'd say go and do that. Help me with my multiplier, but again, it doesn't really matter at this point, which is unfortunate, but say lovey. That is dope. Now, Mrs. SG80 did certify. We tried. We ran into some issues that were likely resolved, but she was very skeptical going through it the first time and said no dice going through it again. Anyhow, I'm glad that I did end up getting that one certified beekeeper and referral going, so that's pretty good. And I think that pretty much wraps up the yada yada of the stream. Let me just take a quick peek and make sure that we're all good. What's up? What's up, Nikki? Nikki Boo. That it said as long as. Was it the 31st? Okay, yes. No. But you also had to actually get it from Drip. I assume that's what you're talking about. So yes, it definitely has to be in your wallet. I could have sworn I saw it in my wallet before, and as I looked through there just randomly today, I did not see it in there. So I don't know. Something about that had changed as well. I believe they had tweaked those rules as well. I just wanted to have a referral just in case. But again, I do believe some of that referral stuff did change. Yeah, so I'm lacking on the details quite a bit this evening, but yeah, I believe in order, from what I remember, yes, you did need a referral and somebody to be certified of those referrals. Because otherwise you could just create an account and then be your own referral. So I'm pretty sure that still stands. Could be wrong. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I think that's it. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's stream. And you know what? I'm just gonna I'm going through Drip quickly right now to see if I actually don't. I wanted to check Drip to see if it was in my, as part of my collections. Oh, dope. It is. It's there. It's there. Okay. Cool beans. All right. Very happy with that. So, yeah, tomorrow the information is about the Genesis Mint is going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern. So what does that work out to be? 1 p.m. Pacific? 4 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, tune in if you can. Cannot wait. I wouldn't mind at least hearing what the info is and what the pricing is and how to get whitelisted. Yeah, I'm gonna guess I'm priced out of it at this point, but we'll see. We'll see. On to some of this. So cleaning up everything that's been going on. I'm checking the airdrop after this too. But I don't make much when it comes to the HXD. The airdrop season pass. We're definitely not completing the hunting missions. Come on, man. Not completing the hunting missions before the end of the airdrop deadline. And yes, going to be hard to complete the harvesting. But yeah, the bonus tasks. I have not done well on this wheel at all. I think the most that I've ever spun was 50 or 60. I've definitely hit 5 a number of times, 5 and 10. So whoever has spun, I think 150 is the max on that wheel. Whoever has spun that, good on ye. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? And actually, the raffle week should be coming up. Maybe the beginning of June. Every week or every month they have a week of some really good stuff in the raffle section. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I'm not the only one. That's nice. They're not playing favorites. They're not playing favorites, that's for sure. And the only reason that I get into the raffles is for that airdrop, for the airdrop points. My raffle luck is garbage. So I want to stay away from them unless something actually big gets dropped in. So during the raffle week, I don't know, what would we call it? The raffle bonus week? Anyhow, if a Genesis egg is in there, a piece of land that might be something that I'm missing, like a woodland piece of land, I would definitely, I don't even know what I'm doing. I would definitely buy some raffle tickets for that. But my raffle luck, oh my lord, queen upgrades. I clearly haven't checked this since the first outing this morning. So luck it up, baby. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna blast them off to hunt. Hunt away. Get me those queen upgrade shards. So I had posted this on X that I ended up breeding I bred my level 20 queen for another queen. Unfortunately, ended up getting I didn't get the mood that I was hoping for. So I posted on Twitter, on X, that I'd be up for a trade. And I'll show you the queen that I'm talking about. This is the queen I'm talking about. So I'm looking for a board queen. This is the queen that I have right now. So posted it on X, and I thought, you know what? Maybe somebody will want to actually trade, going through Foxy Swap or something, and get that done. Somebody actually messaged and said, well, why don't you just use upgrades, queen upgrades, to luck into it changing the mood to board. And I thought, you know what? That's a good idea. Boom. Unfortunately, the first one didn't work. I'm really hoping that one of the next 9 will actually be a board queen. a board mood, because that would be lovely, and just have a queen maxed out at 280 across the board. And if not, then I guess I will be breeding another queen. Likely the next one will be a Gen 2 queen, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I won't complain too much. Oh, I don't want luck. I don't want luck out here. Oh, this guy. 30 extra. There's one of them that is not needed. I can't remember which one. So, Nikki, are you ranked on that leaderboard? Yeah. Yeah, that is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I made a number of mistakes early on as well, like breeding a queen before upgrading her, so the bred bees only have 10 slots, 10 upgrade slots. It was foolish. I definitely wish I could go back and reset things and wipe it with everybody, but cannot happen. Cannot happen. I guess I don't have that emote. What is your rank in the airdrop so far? Oh, I want the... Where are we at? Actually, the other thing that I wanted to check was... and that I wanted to share, Auntie. Where are you at? Where you at? Auntie floor prices. I'm just gonna bring up the recent floor prices from the 27th. So, today. Let's just take a quick peek at the floor pricing. Oh, he split it up. She split it up. I like that. I like that. Cool. Zone 8's drop down. Wow, 20 level cap. Interesting that it's only 25 HXD more than a 10 level cap. You'd think that would be a little higher. Personally, I would have assumed it was. We've got some zone 6 at... Really, I was really wishing that zone 3 was at the 11,000 mark. No such luck. And then the queens. And then the queens. Cool. All right. There we have it for the floor pricing. And back to the action. Nice. All right. So really, over the next 3-4 days, should still be in the top 5,000. Genesis. There's no, that doesn't have the floor price of Genesis, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the floor price there, but Genesis, we are sitting at Genesis B 2.1 soul. So what does that work out to be? Roughly 400, I guess. But that's at the floor price, so I'm not sure what that actually, like, what the stats are. Is it, you know, how many breeds does it have? I assume that has been bred 3 times, 4 times. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's looking like. And then what would that work out to be? 400 to 40,000? No, 400 would that be 80,000 HXD? Let's do some quick maths here. Math on the fly. Let's say 5 cents. Let's say 400 bucks ish, roughly at the floor. 8,000. That seems incorrect. That seems awfully low. Right? Oh no, Gen Z, you cannot. Gen Z doesn't have. You don't have the option to sell a Gen Z. And according to the Discord, yes, that is the lowest at this time. And I assume they're pulling that from Magic Eden. Actually, check Magic Eden directly. Finding land. Oof. Okay, so perhaps Discord was not updated recently enough. Okay, so it is 8,000. 7,600 HXD is the floor price for a Genesis, but that's at mate count 10. Crazy. What's 0 mate count? All right, let's, you know what, we'll bring this over. If we're looking at mate count, it has come down. It has come down. Dang. 5 soul. Woo! That's a spicy meatball. That is a spicy meatball. That's lovely. That just looks great. Jealous of the owner of this bee. Yeah, I think best bet if you're looking to get into it would be the lower gens. Like in here, like if you can get somewhere 3-4. and then try and build your way. I'd say start with kind of the best that you can get, and you know, it's all going to be a grind. It's all going to be a grind. Not financial advice, obviously, but if you're looking to get into it, try and keep it cheap with the generations. And if someday you manage to win one of the raffles for a Genesis, you'd be golden. You'd be golden. Yeah, man, I'm shocked that it's still for 0 mate count. I guess that makes sense, because then if you're, oh my god, now I'm just looking at numbers or thinking about the numbers. If you end up getting a 0 breed Genesis, the first breed is 150 HXD, and chances are, depending on your queen, you might be able to flip that for, yeah, if you have a level 20 cap, for 225. Oof, yeah, that's... Are you talking about the Genesis eggs? Because you can always craft those. Let's go back and take a quick peek at the inventory. So are you talking about these? Let's go ahead and just craft one for now. So when you go to the hatching machine, you have a golden one, or is it a grayed out background? So I think the golden one is Gen 1. So under generation, it doesn't say anything. So right here. Because it should give you the generation that the egg holds. So if it's not a gray background, it would be a generation of some sort. So I think it's like a pink and a bluish green for the other 2 generations. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Almost at the next queen upgrade. Hopefully after the weekend I can snag, does that work out to be 23 from the land drop? And I will send the Gen Zs out. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. If it comes down to you having Gen Z bees or Gen Z eggs, I think with the reset you were given a bunch of Gen Z eggs. Like the onboarding reset. I believe we were all given Gen Z eggs. Jeez. And of course, wife comes down and scares me as usual. Lies. Nothing but lies. What's up? Interesting. Interesting. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let's look at the shards. So there's shards. I'm just trying to think of why it would be black. Because not even the Gen Z shards are black. Unfortunately, again, at a loss. I don't know. I assume if you're rocking Gen Zs, it would have to be a Gen Z egg, which we were given. But it would be... So, I mean, this background is black-ish, but it would say Gen Z down here. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Do you somehow have Genesis egg shards? Because that would be impressive. Because yeah, Gen Z and Legend or Mythic stuff is black. So, oof, again, I don't know. That's Gen 1, Gen 2, and then there's like the baby blue-ish for the other, for Gen 3. I have a badge that says Gen Zen, and then the shards. So these are B shards, but again, it would say... Does it have the little Z in the top corner? It must. It must. Because these are... it's blacked out too. I'm guessing those are Gen Z shards. That if you have 10 of, you can convert those into another Gen Z egg. I only sent 9. Many landholders getting greedy. Getting greedy with the 10%. And I'm staying cheap looking for 4% pieces of land. I don't think I have any of my lands at 10%. Yeah, I'm not gonna... So, having said that about your eggs, were you thinking that you had Generation Bees? Or Generation B shards? Because I'd really hate to be the bearer of bad news and burst that bubble. I don't want to be the bad news guy. Come on. First honey. Put a different one. Go to a different one. And I believe that they should, each time you run the search, it should randomize the land displayed. I know that it seems like it shouldn't matter, but every time, if you're those top 1 or 2, you're going to end up getting a good chunk of the whatever, a good chunk of the users to go to your land. I was trying to send a screenshot. How could we send a screenshot? Yeah. Are you on Discord? No, that won't work either. Yeah, I don't trust opening things up to links. Let's see what we have. Yeah. What I would say is that what I'll say is that you likely have Gen Z shards. If you have any questions or concerns, or you want further clarification, open a ticket with support. I don't want to lead you astray and tell you the wrong things. How to pick a good land. So you figure out where your bees can get to. So I know that my bees can get to, like, the closest piece of land that they can get to is zone 4. So I will go through, and in my search I'll pick the landform type that I want. So I was searching woodland. Go down to zone, and then zone 4. If your bees can only get to zone 3 max, drop into zone 3, zone 2, because that will filter out all the pieces of land in zone 3 that are woodland. And obviously any of the different landforms that are available. Even my Gen Z bees, without, I know a couple of them have some upgrades, but even those can get to zone 4. And you do want to be matching, at the very least, the landform type. If you can match your queen's mood, even better. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm just I'm just reading your explanation. Yeah, so kind of group all your bees to a land type, right? Obviously you want all your woodland bees, and then as far as your non-land specific bees, the ones that don't have a land form, what do they call it, preference, like this guy's desert, but then we have this guy that doesn't have a landform specialty. For those, you end up wanting to match moods, which is what I do. So if we go to, let's see, let's go to, I just want to find one that's, I can kind of explain this better. This one? Probably not. That's a bad one. So as you can see here, even though it is a meadow, I tossed in 2 woodland bees because they matched moods with some of the meadow bees. And that just increases all the different stats. But when it comes to the non-landform specific bees, when it comes to those bees, I would just try to match them with a bee, another bee's mood from that specific landform type. Yeah. Crud, I mean crud. Oh, this one. So here, this guy, no landform specialty. However, he does match the mood of this guy. Yes, it's a summit, and that guy's from a meadow, but it's the same thing. Imagine if this was a summit bee. I'd be matching the non-specific or non-specialized bee with the specialized bee. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense. It may or may not. If you have any questions, let me know. I can try and clarify as best I can. But I will jump into the other thing here, which is all these rewards. So I don't know if you end up playing Bumble Bash at all, but you should, because you get all these rewards. So I've got 86 keys that I'm going to open up now. Just going to open them all at once just to see what kind of stuff I get. Not bad. Not too bad. I do like this one, the capacity and the endurance. Definitely some good stuff there. Highly recommend you getting in and playing Bumble Bash when you can. And the silver, this is from the tournament, which is going to be slightly better stuff. Potentially. All right. Nice. So close to oh man. So close to being at the Queen upgrade, but some more endurance. So that's good. Do I have any? Look at that, by 3. As if. And nothing mythic as of right now. All right, so 720, we've got a little bit. I'm gonna do, I think I've already played this round. Yeah. So I'm gonna do 1 round of the tournament. Oh, I saw that you had sent a message. Allow me to complete this and get back to you. And hopefully I can sneak my way into the top 50 here to get another silver key. For tomorrow, of course. I do like this background for the tournament. The one that looks like a ship, like a boat. Not a big fan of. Because sometimes the red ones blend into the background. Or maybe I just use that as an excuse when I play poorly. But I do like this one. Everything kind of stands out a little bit better. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to actually get to within 50 in the top 50. But we'll see. We'll see. Things get pretty hectic. Oh, oh my lord. Wow. Wow. Here's a... Okay, so HXD Reserve, that doesn't really mean too much. I wouldn't be too worried about that because the land is always producing, so I wouldn't worry about that. As far as, let's just get back into it. So when it comes to, and I will say, don't quote me on anything. This is just my understanding of it as of right now. So so the drop time, a honey pot is dropped every hour, every 2 hours on this particular piece of land, which you can see there at the 120. That will, so everybody on there who's hunting fights for that drop. The more luck you have, the bigger piece of that drop you end up earning. So how your luck plays into that division, not sure. If I could maybe even be wrong that it is split, but I mean, when I have 4 bees going out on a hunting mission on my own piece of land, it's not one bee gets, like, it's not the highest luck that gets the first one. I believe it is just that it gets a bigger chunk of that pie, of that pot pie. Let's see if we can, I wonder if I have, so I have 4 going to this piece of land. Let's see if maybe we can see kind of what I'm talking about. So here we're sitting on 11, 11, 11, and 12% chance. And there's a total of 7 bees hunting. 7 divided by 100 is what? 15, 14-ish. 14.5%. So I believe that it is pretty much just split across the board. $782. So at 782, I'm so maybe I'm not right. 782, 620. If you go back, 782, that's this guy, and he's at 11%. And 620 is this guy at 12% chance. So you just want to blast whatever luck that you can at a hunting mission. When it comes down to it, you just want a lot of luck going to it. I wondered, are they different generations? Guy's even a Gen 2. Oh no, but he is bored and matches the queen. So is he. Is it possible because this could be a little lower because of its total capacity? You've got me stumped. Harvesting, you focus on the agility. The agility is how fast you actually fill up your capacity. So when it comes to agility, it's just you get what you can based on of this 3.95 per hour. Of that, in an hour, the higher agility, again, it is essentially the same. The more agility you have, the faster you're going to fill up your capacity. So that's kind of almost like a twofer. And the way that I'm seeing these numbers play out, oh, there it went to 12%. It almost seems like capacity plays a role in hunting as well. The big thing is matching moods with your queen, trying to get a group of at least 3 matching bees to maximize the 33% boost. And that will those boosts are for agility and luck. Yeah. For me personally, I'm looking to capitalize on capacity and try and get capacity increased. Yes, the more capacity you have, the longer it takes to fill up. So if I'm upgrading a bee that has very high capacity with low agility, for example, it's going to take that bee a long time to fill up that capacity before it can come back with the HXD. Yeah, it might be a bit more, but do you want to send out that bee more often? So it's definitely a balancing act. There is so much complexity to this game that's I mean, it's kept my interest for over a year, and really there are a number of us out there in the same boat. And yeah, with oh my lord, Universe 2 coming out, that's going to be a whole different kind of meta from my understanding. So it's going to change things up again once Universe 2 comes into play. Yes, that's exactly right. Agility, harvest, luck, hunt. You want the luck higher to beat out other bees who might be harvesting on that particular piece of land. And agility, you want to be the fastest. Consider agility like your speed. I know they're two different things, but it's like the speed at which you earn and pick up the HXD. With that said, I do believe. Oh, with that said, and with that brutal Bumblebash attempt, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a good time having at least one person to chat to, not just talking into thin air and to nobody. If there's anything that I can do to make these better for you, let me know. I will do my best to improve the videos that I put out, and going forward, yeah, I just want to continue to make this stuff, continue to make things better, and grow that subscriber base, which if you haven't done, kindly hit that sub button. I am trying to hit 500 subs, at which point I will be doing a Honeyland giveaway, likely some HXD in there. And then at 1,000 subs, which is my ultimate goal for the end of the year, going to be an even bigger giveaway, likely HXD think at 500, I'll probably do an HXD and a Queen Egg. Gen 3. And what do I even have? I know I've been saving these for a while, so I have a Gen 1 and a Gen 2. So at 500 subs, I'll do HXD and a Gen 2 Queen Egg. At 1,000, more HXD, Gen 1 Queen Egg, and maybe some stuff. Now that we can actually sell stuff, perhaps I can put some stuff out there. Anyway, we'll figure that out when we hit those levels. Okay, that I thought I recognized the name, but you know what? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you jumping on. Again, anytime that I'm on and anytime you want to chat or discuss anything, you want me to kind of show you, walk you through something, let me know. Hopefully I was able to be somewhat helpful and didn't muddy up the waters more than they already were. I hope that you just enjoy the game. It's fun. Tune into, like I said, tune into that Genesis info session tomorrow. There is a Genesis drop, so yeah, I will try to make it there myself live. So that's it. That's all. Tazai SG80 graciously thanking you for dropping into Shadville. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, a lot of love. I'm out until the next one. Peace.